Hello students, good morning to all of you. I hope you all are attending my daily lectures, and I hope that you are doing your homeworks, practicing the chemical reactions regularly. Friends, today lectures we are going to starting the third unit, drug and dyes part, because we have covered the two units. Unit first and unit second are of drugs. We have covered these two units. Now we have taken the all important questions, all important topics regarding these two units. Whatever we have covered the part, that part is the most important part. So complete that part, revise that part, and remind that part. That part is very helpful to us. In the drugs and dyes, the applied paper is of 100 marks, and there are some MCQ questions, some as the following, some true and false, and 20-mark question on each unit. There are 4 units, 20 marks question for each unit, means 80 marks for 4 units, and the remaining 2 units, remaining 20 questions are asked on the match the following true and false and MCQ questions. So the friends, this part is very crucial, very helpful, and very important in case of the improving your the grades, because applied papers have some scoring papers. You can score more and more marks on the applied papers. You can improve your grade. So this 2 unit we have covered, that 2 units having the more and more number of questions, but whatever we have studied, that all the part is very simple part, very basic part, and it is general part everyone should have to know, because we are the chemistry students. In future we are going to deal with the chemicals, and these chemicals are very useful in the pharmaceutical industry also, because the pharmaceutical industry's base is the chemical. In each drugs, for example paracetamol, there is chemical compounds. In aspirin there is a chemical compound, that is acetyl salicylic acid. In protein there are amino acids. B complex, vitamin C, there are the chemical structures. In case of water there is H2O. In case of injectables there are antibiotics, that is ampicillin, amoxicillin, ciprofloxacin. In case of TB drug, the streptomycin. Everyone has the chemical structure, chemical composition, means these are synthesized organic compounds. Some are having the heterocyclic ring, some are having the oxygen, various heterocyclic compound containing various types of rings. Some are straight compounds, some are branch compounds. These all are the organic compounds. So that for that we have to study the drug and dyes, because every drugs are having the structure, chemical structure, and that chemical structure is useful to study its effects. One question, I think one question will be arise in your mind, that how the scientist can guess that the particular type of chemical compound is used for particular type of disease. How any scientist can guess? How any scientist using particular liquid, and that liquid is perfectly useful for the particular disease? How he know that this is the useful for particular disease? These questions will arise in all minds. When I was in the MSc, that time also that type of question is arised in my mind. But at that time we cannot conclude. But now I can easily understand, I can easily explain how this is possible. Because every drugs having this structure, that structures molecules. Firstly, the work on the molecular structures. Scientists firstly work on the molecular structure. Similar type of that structure made by the scientists, which we have already used as the drugs, and that structures react with the disease structures. Disease means which type of viruses or bacteria in the body, that bacteria, and if it is perfectly matched, then the further steps started, and scientists are doing the research. If we have the drug that is acetyl salicylic acid, aspirin, they are doing changing some part of that drug, adding the some part of that drug, and that is used for the trial basis for the various diseases. And after doing the 3 steps trial, then finally decide that this is a perfect for particular disease. Means it requires a lot of time, lot of money, lot of manpower, lot of research. After all these things, the new molecule will be discovered, and new molecule will be arise in the mind, in the market, and this molecule is used for the particular disease. If any scientist synthesize the new molecule, and this molecule is perfectly useful for the particular disease, then that scientist can be register that molecule for his name, that is patent registrations. He done the patent registrations. After completion of the patent registrations, he whole and soul body, he is whole and soul person, can use that particular drug. He only the whole and soul person. No one other can be use these molecules, because it is registered on his name only. So then he start company, or he can sell that molecule formula to another company. But if any drugs is arise in the mind, or any drug is synthesized and that manufactured in the market, that have the patent, that patents registers, I think that for 15 years or 10 years, means 10 up to the 10 years, 15 years, no one can be synthesize this molecule, no one copy this molecule, and 15 up to the 15 years he can use the purchase sales money, and he can earn up to the 15 years. This is the benefits of new molecules. So okay friends, India is having the number of laboratories, number of IITs, number of research labs, number of NCL labs, ISER labs, and chemical labs. So these labs are doing the research. Teacher is also doing research. Students are also doing research. Students are doing the PhD in that research part in that institutes. So in India, there are a lot of researchers going on. We hear that the Russia are doing the research on the vaccine for the COVID-19. They are in the last steps. India also doing. India's biggest and well known research lab, that is I think in Pune. Lab name is the vaccine lab, Cyrus Punawala, Cyrus lab. That lab having the collaboration with Oxford, and they are doing